Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. Time once again to check up on a couple of more aggressive growth stocks with Bill Wilton, our aggressive growth stock strategist at Zacks.com. And one that you brought with you to talk about this time is COH Incorporated. A lot of people will recognize that name. They make those signature leather handbags.
Yeah, they provide leather handbags and accessories for both men and women. One thing that I really like about them is their pricing point, because they are still a higher end retailer, but they're not going to be as high as other very signature brand names like Louis Vuitton, etc. So even if people are wanting to treat themselves, they're still a little bit cost conscious. So we're seeing that maybe people that would have went even higher go to the COH name brand, which is good for them. Their most recent quarter was they reported it on October 26th. They saw sales rise 20% on a year-over-year basis, so that's very solid growth. And one thing that's unique about them is they don't give too specific of guidance as far as their China segment goes. They just say they've got double-digit growth over there. I do like that because it smooths things out.
Is that where their production is? Do you know?
Pardon?
Is that where their production is based?
I believe they've got a few different facilities,
okay.
But what they say about China is it could be 99%, it could be 11%, but I think it's a very nice way of smoothing things out, because investors would have a way of overreacting if it was to fall from, say, 75% growth in China to 25%.
Yeah.
They lose sight of the fact that that's still 25% growth in a booming economy. So I do like that they do that. Estimates are rising on that earnings report, and their CEO actually described the company as having the wind at its back, which is a very optimistic sign, especially as most people are being cautious and talking about macroeconomic headwinds at their face. So things are going very well there. The valuations are a little bit high, but like their products, you're going to have to pay a little bit of premium, and most people think that it's well worth the price given the growth. And the other thing I really like and am willing to pay for is these earnings trends that you can see here. Estimates haven't been this high in at least 5 years, and we're still not at the highest share price we've seen in that period of time. So there is still plenty of upside here.
All right. You also recently wrote about Avnet Incorporated, AVT, the ticker symbol. They distribute electronic components.
Yeah, what they do is they connect suppliers with customers. They're the middleman, the distributors do all that kind of business, and that's on a global level. One thing that they've also done, they saw sales jump 42% in their most recent quarterly update. They've also been acquiring companies, so they're growing both organically and through acquisition. They're expecting these 3 most recent acquisitions to add about $4 billion to the top line on an annual basis. Wow. So it's quite a substantial increase there. And we're also saw them raise guidance. Unlike COH, those estimates are keeping their valuations at a very low level. And when I say unlike COH, I mean the valuations, not raising the guidance. But one thing you wouldn't expect to see when you see valuations like that, you wouldn't expect to see a stock price that's trading this hot. It's just got a very smooth upward trajectory, exactly what people are looking for in what could be a volatile market. So it's just slow, steady growth for the stock price and for the company.
And that's what makes it an aggressive growth stock.
Yep.
Do you own either of these two?
I do not.
All right. If you want to check out more Zacks Rank Buy stock pick ideas for yourself, go to our homepage, Zacks.com. We put 4 new ones up there for you daily, one in each of the investing categories written about on Zacks.com, Bill's included, aggressive growth. With Bill Wilton, I'm Terry Ruffalo.